Hello everyone, I'm here on my own. I'm without Tweedledum or Tweedledee, I don't know which one's which, but we've been parted for a couple of days, so I'm on my own. I had to actually leave him, so can't wait to see him tomorrow. So didn't want to do a day without a live, so it was down to, well, I just thought, oh, I'll pop one on here. And because it's just me, I thought I'd share something quite, personal to me. So it's about the three things, scary decisions that I don't regret making. And the thing about scary decisions is there's a moment of hesitation sometimes where we think that's way too scary, the fear kicks in, and then within like a split second you've talked yourself out of kind of doing something. So the kind of piece of knowledge that I want to give you, that I actually said to someone on a retreat recently, which was quite blunt, was you are never ever going to be ready. So if you're waiting for some magic moment where you have been wanting to make a decision, but you're waiting for a magic moment for it to be exactly right and for you not to feel so scared, that's never going to happen. You will always feel scared when you're making a bold step forward in your life. And that's where progress happens, is that when you are taking a bold step forward, you know, you need to, in order to progress your life and actually live your truest potential. So I said to this lady on the retreat, I was like, you're never ever going to be ready to make that decision, and you just have to go for it, and then you gain confidence as you go. And actually, the more you do that, the less you doubt yourself. So my three things that I was absolutely terrified about doing before I actually did them, and I was kind of wondering whether to do it and talk myself out a lot and probably spent a lot of time not moving forward with it. I could have probably moved forward with it, some of them years beforehand. My first one is going travelling on my own. So when I was 28, I left my PR job and a secure world and money and everything, and packed up my bags, booked a ticket to New Zealand. But it wasn't until I took off at Heathrow that the terror massively kicked in, like massively, and I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? I'm flying to New Zealand. I hadn't even booked a room for when I got there. It was absolutely terrifying, but I don't regret it for a minute. I put myself in some really scary situations a lot when I was travelling, and to do that on your own, when I'd never done anything like that on my own before, was really brave, and it proved to me what I'm made of, and how I got myself out of tricky situations, and how I made friends, and I could basically be anyone I wanted to be. So my first one that I don't regret, that I nearly didn't do, was go travelling on my own. The second was years ago, I re-qualified as a stress management consultant. I've done loads. If anyone knows me, I've literally qualified in so many things because I was just desperate to get out of PR constantly. I absolutely hated it and just wanted to keep trying different things, and nothing ever quite hit the mark. So I became a stress management consultant, and I would go around to corporates and government bodies and stuff in London and give public speaking, like do public speaking. And I'm still not good at it. I still beat myself up about it, but I made myself go and do that because I was really passionate about the topic of stress, and I knew it was something that I could really give my all to and inspire people. So that was another one that I nearly didn't do, and I was absolutely crapping it before I'd go and give all these talks. And I'm not going to lie, a lot of the time the fear never subsided. I was always pretty nervous going on stage and doing those talks, but again, that's made me into a person I wouldn't have been. This is the whole thing about making decisions and jumping before you're ready. And my third one, which is the one I really don't regret, is leaving a lot of money when I had just got a flat on my own after my divorce, and I'd got a mortgage and everything, and I decided to quit the money and quit what I'd always done and re-qualify as a PT, and then get my first job on minimum wage in a gym, wiping sweat off of equipment. And I was 35 when I did that, and I had no idea how I was going to make the money for my mortgage, how I was going to feed myself, or like what I was really doing. I was like, when I got home late at night after training people and I hadn't really made very much money, I'm like, what am I doing? But the thing is, the universe rewards the brave, and you know, opportunities come up and your life changes. And yeah, just a little note from me on this video is just step out and be brave. And I've never regretted any of the big brave decisions that I've made, and you're never going to be ready, and you just go in confidence, and you learn about yourself and you like yourself a little bit more because you've proven to yourself that you can do those scary things. So I'd love to hear, actually, in the comments below, I'd love to hear in the comments below the kind of decisions you almost didn't make, the scary things that you ended up doing and don't regret. I'd love that. Please share. Anyway, have a good evening. Take care.